My opponent for this game is going to be kOre with a record of 290 and 153 in the Grandmaster League with 887 points. Hello everybody, SC2 StarCraft here with another StarCraft 2 commentary. This time we have a Zerg versus Zerg. Myself in the mid-right, that's actually not me down here, as the blue Zerg. My opponent, the red Zerg, goes by the name kOre. We are in close positions on Metalopolis, and we are both immediately sending out our big fat bubbly overlords to do some scouting to the close air positions. Unfortunately, neither one of them is going to find a thing. And oh, what is this? kOre already stopping drone production. He's at 8 out of 10 stopping drone production, while I'm going the standard 9 overlord, 10. Probably going to see a 14 or 13 pull. We're going to see an 8 pull from kOre. Yes, indeed we are. He drops that 8 pull, and he's extremely fortunate that he is going 8 pull because we are in close positions, and this can be extremely deadly. If you go any kind of quick expand build, like a 15 hatch or 14 hatch, you automatically lose. If you go gas first, it's going to be very difficult to hold it off. You're going to need some sick micro, especially if you go gas first on 15. If you go like 15 gas 15 pool or 15 gas 14 pool, 8 pool is going to be very dangerous. And it looks like I'm not going 15 gas, but I'm going 14 gas. Now, if I don't throw down my pool right away, this could actually be dangerous. His pool is almost finished. I haven't even started mine. At 150 minerals, I'm still at 14, so I'm going 14 pool, 14 gas. Not as safe as 14 gas 14 pool. Not as safe as 14 gas 13 pool, but it does allow for a higher economy. But as we can see here, he's already got 6 slings on the way. My pool is not even halfway done. Sending out a drone scout just to be sure I am in close positions, and he's got to be thrilled to see that I am in close positions. So this is going to take some sturdy micro on my side. Upside to having this build compared to his is I'm at 15 harvesters to his 10 harvesters. He's now producing an atheling and a spine crawler in my base. I need to surround that, so I'm sending every drone at it, trying to pick off his drone, but no, he barely slides away, living another day to throw out another spine. 3 lings come in on his side. I'm trying to micro my drones. Okay, now this is going to be a quick lesson in drone micro against lings. What you want to do is you want to stack up on this side. When these lings come in and attack you, like they go through here, you want to stack all your drones on this side and then release them. And you'll see I try to do that here. I just do a simple attack command right there. Not the best tactic, but watch. Now I'm stacking up on this. Now I'm going to stack up on this. And when my drones are on top of his zerglings, because they will be gliding because I'm harvesting the minerals, I'm going to release him. And hopefully I'll surround all his drones and his lings and not let any of them escape and pick them off fast. I do just that. I pick off 1 ling, but his nice control. He has nice control. 2 more lings reinforcing. He is building a spine in the top. Meanwhile, 2 drones only able to attack that. I need to get some lings out. 2 lings are on the way, as well as a queen. Queen, maybe not the best idea. You know why? Because I have no minerals now. These could be zerglings that are in play right now. Instead, I got a queen. So in hindsight, I would not have gotten a queen, and I'd have 6 zerglings. I would defend this no problem. But we've got these 3 lings supporting these drones down here. We've got 6 drones attacking the spine, 5 drones attacking the spine. You don't need a lot of drones attacking the spine to take it down. And he does cancel it. Does the drone go down? No, he runs with the drone once again. Queen is out, and that makes me breathe a sigh of relief. 14 to 10, so the queen comes out. I defend it pretty well. And because of that, because of his early commitment to lings, I have taken the lead. However, he is still coming in here. Even with my queen out, this guy is ballsy. He has confidence in his micro. Production tab, I've got 4 more lings. He's continuing to produce lings. Now a queen on the way, and that is his first queen. So this whole time he hasn't made a queen. Harvester count now 10 to 10. So I got careless once again. I didn't make lings. Instead, I made a queen, and it's still coming out to bite me in the ass. Still 3 lings against 3 lings now. He's continuing to produce lings. I'm continuing to produce lings. His queen's a bit out of position. Cool thing is I have gotten an inject or 2 off, and he hasn't gotten anything off, so finally loses that last ling. And if we look at this, we came out of the middle game, or the early game, almost exactly even. Check out the units tab. I've got 1 more drone, 3 less zerglings. So despite him 8-pulling and me having a good lead, he caught me a bit off guard. He had another reinforcement of lings and killed about 4 drones or so, and that put us almost dead even. So, well, look at this. Not quite dead even, to correct myself. I've got 13, or he's got 13, and I have 12. And that's one of the advantages of attacking. Because he attacked so much, now I don't know, do I need to produce Zerglings? Do I need to produce drones? But he does know, and I'm not going to be aggressive when I have no idea what's going on. So I'm forced to kind of play the guessing game while he can either choose to drone up hard or Zergling up hard. And if I don't choose right, he's going to win. But we see I did choose somewhat okay. It's pretty balanced so far. Still 14 to 14. Check the units, they're almost identical. I'm up now 17 to 15 harvesters. He does have an extra overlord though. I need to be careful not to supply cap myself. No overlord on the way for myself. But up comes the speed. These Zerglings just kind of poking in and out. With Queen support, they won't be able to do much. Need to inject. There we go. And he's got a Roach Warren on the way. So no Baneling type all in for him. Still just sticking with the Zerglings and the Roaches. Chasing him away once again with my Queen. Now what would be really good for me is if he continues to press the issue and my speed comes up and I have more Zerglings than him. I can just surround all of his units, kill them all. But, you know, he doesn't do that. He actually runs away. And in Zerg versus Zerg, Overlord positioning is very important. You want to position your Overlords at every location you can from his base to your base. I have a couple Overlords positioned, but not as many as I could. This one looks like he's flying out to get some vision on this Overlord. And Queens are slightly faster, 0.94 compared to 0.47, twice as fast actually. And I will snipe this Overlord. Check out the units. 21 to 20. I've got more Lings, I've got more Harvesters. But he's got the Roach count and the Roach Warren, so that could be scary. I chose the Baneling route. And unfortunately, I don't think that's going to work. I did not see those Roaches. I'm producing 4 Banelings. I figure that'll be enough against any number of Zerglings he has. But we'll have to see. So 4 Banelings on the way. A lot of drones. So this isn't all in. I just wanted to do like a Baneling push, probably do some damage. If I win the game, fine. But I want drones as a backup. See, I'm at 26 to 23, and now I see those Roaches, and I know I just can't go in. He is blocking the ramp completely with those Roaches, anticipating some kind of Baneling play. And he's exactly right. He sees the Banelings, and I can't do anything with them. Roach Warren is on the way. And he's actually saving up a lot of money. Second gas. Harvest count now 27 to 23. Placing down an evolution chamber. So I do have a slight advantage at this point. And you know, at this stage of the game, I can try a couple things. I can try all in with Roaches. Hope he can't defend it. Hope my macro's a little bit better. Or I can just expand and try to play that game. Now, this is close positions, so as a defender, I wouldn't have as big advantage as I would, you know, in any other positions. So if I choose to expand, I wouldn't be as safe as if I was cross position or something like that. But, you know, it might be worth it. 4 Roaches on the way. +1 attack. He's got a lot of Roaches himself. Is this Zergling going to see this? Yes, I do see his Roaches are moving out. Only 4 Roaches in production for myself. 50 out of 50 for me, 62 out of 66 for him. He is reinforcing with a lot of Lings, and this is just a typical Roach-Ling attack from a Zerg player. He attacks with a bulk of Roaches and reinforces with Lings. We can see 8 more Lings on the way. I'm producing 7 Roaches. These Roaches really need to come out. I've got my Banelings in behind, waiting for the Lings to come, but he does find these Banelings. He's going to go hunt them down. I don't even have that many Roaches. This is dangerous. A very strong push. In come 6 more Roaches, and his Zerglings go immediately to the mineral line while the units fight on the left side. I see this, however, and I do run my drones away. It's hard to tell who's going to win these fights. These Zerglings running around trying to avoid the Banelings, and these Roaches are going head-to-head on the left side of my base. Need to inject here. He's not spending his minerals. That's good for me. And it looks like I will clean this up. Drones coming out just for an instant to ensure that my Roaches will take this out. And the Queen gets the heck out of there, man. She's going to go inject. And behind that attack, he's going to expand. Now, he did pretty good damage. I used to have about 27 to 28 Harvesters. Now I'm at 22 to 23, so I am up by 1. But you have to remember, he's got his expansion going down. He's got 700 minerals banked up. And that's what happens when you go Roach off 1 gas. And, you know, he might even try for a follow-up attack, assuming I lost a lot of mining time with those drones. And maybe he assumes I won't expect another attack. Now 26 to 21, he does have the expansion up. Now, just because I'm ahead in Harvesters doesn't mean this base is a waste of his, just because he doesn't have enough to saturate the expansion. This larva, the additional larva from this actually helps out a lot, especially when he's only on 1 base, or 1 gas. There we go, now he's on 2 gas. He's going to be able to produce a lot of Zerglings, you know, defensively, offensively, whatever he chooses. He is going the drone route here, and I'm making a lot of roaches. I haven't scouted this expansion quite yet, and still not taking an expansion of my own. I just lost a lot of drones, I just lost a lot of my roaches. I don't feel too safe taking an expansion, and this is just bad instincts, I suppose. Have I seen his expansion? Oh yes, I have seen the creep on his expansion, so... You know, at this point, if I don't expand within the next 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes, I'm gonna have to try it all in. I'm creating a lair while he's still at hatchery. He's making roaches, I'm making some lings. And looks like he's moving out again. I am +1. That could be very helpful in this fight. Increases the roach damage by 2 from 16 to 18. And is he going to try to push up into my ramp? Oh my gosh, he is going to try to push up. I am backing off. This is a terrible move to him. I've got 14 roaches to his about 14 roaches, but I have +1. I've got this queen shooting away. I've got a better concave. He needs to get the heck out of it. This is a very bad maneuver by kOre. I'm trying to micro my drones back. Weak drone moving back. And yep, there he goes running away. And that's the difference that being the defender can make. I was rallying all my roaches down here, and I had the +1, and I had the concave. So a bit of a mistake by kOre, actually losing a lot of units. If we look at the resources lost, 3,800 to 2,800. I've taken a lead in that regard, but harvester count, he is up, and he's got that expansion, he's got the extra larvae, so regardless of me winning that battle up at the top, he's still in okay shape. I've got my roach speed on the way. Even getting a couple banelings for some reason. Oh, that's why I'm getting the banelings. In come the banelings. Is he gonna see this? Yes, he does. Oh, and he loses no, he did see it. He loses a lot of Zerglings. I don't know if that was worth it. I would have rather killed these drones. I'm not sure why I didn't take a more southern route. But still, a little bit of damage done right there. 10 drones. If there's any time to attack, it's right now. He's producing 10 drones, but he has so many roaches. How does he have this many roaches? I have no idea. Oh my goodness. 39 harvesters. That's how... Well, he just made 10 drones, so I don't know, but man, his macro is off the hook. He's been injecting well, keeping his overlords up. There's no other way you can get that many roaches in, you know, such a tight game. How many is that? 23 roaches against just 21 roaches, or 19 roaches. This is not looking good for me. Need to try to micro out some weak roaches, but 3 more reinforcing. I do have the upgrade speeds. Trying to pull back weak drones. 1 drone being pulled back. 2 drones being pulled back. And wow, and this is upgrades, man. This is what upgrades in micro will do for you. I'm actually keeping the weak drones in the back. He's running away. He might actually lose his entire army. He's building 13 roaches, however. So many roaches. 2 more weak drones in the back. Uh-oh, but here come 5 more from him. I need to get out of there. Even more. Now he's got 13 roaches to my 7 roaches. So that was kind of me going balls out. I needed to win that battle. I did come out victorious as far as unit count goes. But again, he's got the long-running stability here with those 39 harvesters compared to my 27 harvesters. And this is why. He's killed 11 of my workers. I've killed 0 of his workers. Although I've killed a lot of his units, it's just not going to be enough. He's trying to throw up some spines. I come in once more. 12 roaches against 15 of his roaches. A lot of mine are weak. Upgrades just aren't going to be enough at this point in the game. And he has attack moving to try to catch any retreating roaches before they can get away. His lair is much later. So I invested a lot of resources in tech this game. And he even cancels those 3 spines. Smart move right there. He needs to start... Yep, there's that 4th extractor. I invested a lot into tech this game. But you can see he just had sheer numbers. His expansion was well timed, and he produced when he needed to produce for the most part. And that's why I'm at such a disadvantage. I'm just now throwing up a like... oh shit hatchery, like I need to do something to catch up. So this hatchery's going down, and I'm hoping infestors, which are on the way right now with the pathogen glands upgrade, will allow me to pull some kind of miraculous comeback. Overlord spread all throughout the map. You can see my vision right here. I can see almost everything. And now kOre is producing his 1+ range. So the food supply now 60 to 100. And think about the early game. I came out slightly ahead despite his close position 6 pool. But the banelings, the 4 banelings, those could have been drones. This baneling nest could have been a drone, and a couple more drones for the 100 I spent. You know, it didn't have to go lair so soon. I could have droned up a little bit, maybe got a spine, Lots of small things like that is the reason he has so many more roaches than me, and the reason he could expand and get some more drones. So I think I'm not too comfortable with the like freely macroing up mindset, the kind of mindset where you barely get enough units to defend any attack he can throw at you, and with everything else you make drones. So there's definitely some game sense that he has in this game that I don't. However, you know, gonna try to catch up 29 to 48, and I say that's a bit lightly. Gonna try to catch up, yeah, derp. How many roaches do we have here? 35 roaches for him, 9 roaches and 39 zerglings for myself. Not enough gas. Just look at this. I'm on 4 geysers, but I have barely any drones on minerals. Just not enough production here. Queen going down when she could have transfused 4 times. In come the infestors. 1 fungal growth. Decent fungal growth. Second fungal growth. Oh my goodness. There's the second fungal growth. Not bad fungal growth, but the roach count is just too overwhelming now. 40 to 10. His macro in the mid game just overwhelmed me, man. We made a couple of decisions after that initial engagement, the first A pool, and his decision was correct, mine was incorrect. I went for the win when I should have just milked my advantage. I knew I had a slight advantage after defending that A pool, but I just didn't capitalize on it, and as a result, the superior player, kOre, has taken the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed that ZVZ. Hope you learned a little bit about, you know, taking a hatchery can be good. You can defend a hatchery in close position in ZVZ. It's possible, especially when you see roaches and you know you don't need to get to any kind of baneling versus baneling play or something like that. And as always, thanks for watching, and GG!